bring in Rip Hamilton, covering the playoffs, a former NBA player, college grade as well. Rip, good morning. How are you?
Good morning, Dan. How you doing, bro?
I'm doing okay. Good to have you back. I was worried my booker, Fritzy, put R.I.P. and he put it in capital letters, and I thought something had happened to you. But you are good. You're healthy. You're safe, right?
Hey, I'm healthy. I'm safe, Dan. Actually, I'm still looking for you from that last interview we did after we won the championship, and we still got a bet going on about you challenging. Remember, you challenged Ben Wallace in a free throw contest.
Yeah.
So
oh my God.
I still got Ben ready for you. So anytime you're ready, we can
Rip.
find a gym wherever you're at.
Rip.
So we can still have that bet.
Do you realize that Ben Wallace retired so he wouldn't face me in shooting free throws?
Hey, listen, he ain't got to run around no more. He ain't got to block shots. That's all he do now to shoot free throws.
Rip, what do you
Less
want to
impact on the body?
What do you want to What do you want to put on that? Okay, we'll shoot 15 free throws, me against Ben Wallace.
Yes, got a $10,000 bet.
10,000. All right.
Yes.
All right.
We're going to set it up. We're going to bring the camera crew and everything.
I'm going to ask my guys. Danettes, who you got money on, me or Ben Wallace?
I'll put 1,000 on you, Dan.
Thank you. Anybody else want a piece of it?
I got you all day and all night, Dan.
Yeah. I was going to put 3,000 on Wallace.
Nice.
Well, it's good to have you back. Where do you want to start? You want to start with the Lakers mess? Do you want to start with the Celtics? We can say nice things about the Bucks if you want to. Where do you want to go?
Wherever you want to go. Wherever you want to go.
Okay. Explain what happens now in Boston.
Well, I think they got a lot of things to think about. One, the number one thing is what do you do with Kyrie Irving? Is Kyrie Irving going to come back? You know, is he going to commit to a long-term deal with them? And do Danny Ainge feel like, hey, Kyrie's the guy that's going to get us to the NBA Finals? You know, can he be the best player on the best team? I think that's the big question mark for them. I think everything surrounds him. If they decide to try to get Anthony Davis, I don't think Anthony Davis comes without Kyrie Irving. I think Anthony Davis wants to win. And so I think it's a lot of things that they got to talk about in management to try to figure out what direction they want to go. Do they want to build around Tatum and Rozier and all the young guys that they have there? So I think it's a lot of question marks with management.
Well, do you want Kyrie Irving back if you're Boston?
I would. I think that, you know, Kyrie is probably one of the top two best closers in the NBA. I think in order for them to win a championship, you know, you can't win championships with young guys. You know, you need a guy that's been there before, that has championship pedigree, a guy that knows how to win. Do I think that they need more vets around him? Do they need more guys that fits Kyrie's game? Because you got to understand, when you look at Boston, a lot of them guys they have on that team need the ball in their hand. Nobody plays off each other. That was the luxury that we had in Detroit, was even though Chauncey needed the ball in his hand most of the time, I was able to come off curls, screens. I didn't need the ball in my hand. So it's just trying to find the right fit of guys to surround Kyrie, and if you can go out and get a guy like AD.
Yeah, I don't want Kyrie. I don't want him as my number one guy. He just didn't look happy. And I keep saying he needs a buddy because he feels like it's him and then it's everybody else on that team. I think Gordon Hayward was a liability for that team. And it sounds crazy to say they were better last year, Rip, than they are this year because they played as a team last year and they played, you know, as underdogs. This year they didn't do well playing as favorites.
Like I said before, I thought Brad Stevens had a tough job this season. You know, a lot of people point the finger at Kyrie Irving. You know, nobody really points the finger at Brad Stevens. I think, you know, with the team he had to figure out how to make that work. You know, Kyrie and Gordon had a tough, you know, situation to come into, knowing that the success that these young guys had last year, and this is a different era of basketball, right? You know, young guys that get out there now and have the type of success that they had the year before, you know, they want to be the stars. They want to get paid. They want the max deals.
Yeah.
So it's hard to take a back seat knowing that, hey, you guys, you know, the young guys performed as well as they played the year before that. So that's always tough.
He's Rip Hamilton. He won a title with UConn back in 1999, won a championship with the Pistons in 2004. Yes, Paulie.
Based off at least 500 career games played, the worst free throw shooter in NBA history is Ben Wallace at 41%.
Man, I'd hate to take.
That's why it's going to be an easy bet.
I hate to
for
take
me.
10 grand out of your pocket. You probably got kids to put in college, Rip. I mean,
I do. So hopefully that can get them in because, by the time my kids get to college, tuition is going to be about $250,000 a year.
This is what. Why don't you just put up your championship ring with the Pistons? All right.
Hey, that would be cool too, but I don't think I can allow that to happen if you win and knowing that you have my ring, wearing it around saying that this is what I got off Rip Hamilton. I don't know. You got to put something up big for that one.
Oh, let's see. What could I put up here?
What you got?
I got all these sports Emmys that I'm not using. I'd be happy to give those to you. I mean, they're cluttered all over the place.
That might be cute. I can put them up in my office and say that I won them. That might be cute.
Nobody's going to know the difference. You can take off the plaque there and just put on Rip Hamilton Sportscaster of the Year.
I like that. That might have to be a bet.
All right. How did the Lakers get in this position, Rip?
You know what? This whole season has been a mess for the Los Angeles Lakers, and it's kind of even weird to even think about that. Before LeBron James got hurt, we were talking about LeBron James being MVP. We were talking about the Lakers being the top 3 team in the Western Conference, and then all hell broke loose once he got hurt. And I just think that now everybody's just pointing fingers, like when they should have been all in the foxhole together. The Lakers are probably historically the best franchise that ever existed. And to see how Magic left the Lakers and now in the situation you see with Tyronn Lue, them not giving them a 5-year deal when you give all the previous coaches, you gave Luke Walton a 5-year deal. Another guy just got a deal for 5 years.
Monty Williams. Yeah.
Would you want to play? You're telling me a guy that won a championship, LeBron had great success with him, and you're telling me you don't want to give him a 5-year deal? So it's just been a mess over there.
Would you want to play for the Lakers if you were in your prime right now?
Yes, I would. And the reason why I say that is because if I got an opportunity to play with, arguably the best player in the game, LeBron James, and knowing my game and knowing his game, I feel like it's a great situation for me because I move well without the ball. So the only thing I got to do is find spots and run the floor, and LeBron James is going to put it right on target. So I just feel like my game fits his game. So it will be a situation that I would love,
If a game was on the line, would you rather have LeBron with the ball or Chauncey Billups?
Why are you going to do that to me? Really?
Hey,
is that what you're going to do to me?
Rip, I'm just starting to bring the heat. We haven't even got into the gym yet, into my dojo.
I see that. Man, oh, man. I mean, I got to go with my man Chauncey Billups.
Okay.
That's my guy.
All right.
He has so many big shots during our career, so I got to go with Chauncey. I'll never turn my back on my guys.
Do you have any masks left?
I do. I got a few of them in my shoe room at my house where I got all my memorabilia and my shoes.
How many shoes do you have?
And everything like that.
How many shoes? How many pairs?
Yeah. How many pair I got?
Yeah.
Thousands. Brand Jordan's the best brand in the world, so they always took care of us. So, I got thousands. I mean, I got PEs for days. I got all these different websites trying to get in my sneaker closet to see what I got in there. Yeah, it's pretty cool to see.
Okay, if you had to get out of the house with one pair, which pair?
Probably. Oh, that's a good question. My Jordan 2s that the owner of the Pistons did when they retired my jersey. He had them dipped in 24 karat gold.
Oh.
And I got them in there too. So I think they would probably be the first ones because the Jordan 2s were my favorite sneakers to play in. So he had them dipped in 24 karat gold for me. So I'll probably grab them first.
You haven't worn the 24 karat gold Jordans, right?
Nah, I can't.
Okay.
Nah, there's no way. Yes.
Because there's some NBA players that look like they were running around with 24 karat gold Jordans on.
I know. I love what the league done with the sneaker colorways now, because now you allow guys to wear any colorways. Don't have to match up with the team color jerseys or uniforms or anything like that. So I think the way they're allowing fashion today is very cool.
I want to give you time with this VR, this virtual reality, because I was exposed to this a couple of years ago at the NCAA championship game, the Final Four, and we got a chance to see VR. Explain what you're doing with them.
Well, it's cool. I mean, Intel Sports, they came up with this whole virtual reality where it kind of brings fans closer to the game. And it's cool because now it allows everyone to have a front row seat. And you can kind of watch it from wherever. You can watch it from your living room. You can watch it in your PJs. And you can kind of see stuff that you wouldn't be able to see in a normal telecast. And that's the thing that I love about it, because it's kind of like I'm bringing you in the locker room with me. You're kind of watching the game with me and my co-host, Stephanie Reddy, who's done an excellent job with me. But it kind of brings you in the locker room with myself, and we're just talking. We're talking about the game. We're able to see all the different camera angles, so you can see certain parts of the game that you wouldn't be able to see in a normal telecast. So it's a great experience. It's fun. You know, I always tell my kids, because I wasn't a kid that got an opportunity to go to a lot of NBA games when I was younger. So it kind of gives you that experience that you're like sitting on the floor. You know, we got we got cameras on the back of the back of the basket, which is probably my favorite, because it kind of really brings you inside the game. You can hear the trash talk, and you can see the guys throwing elbows. And, you know, there's certain stuff you can see when you're close, like on the floor, that you couldn't see if you're 5 or 6 rows up. So it's a great experience. I've been telling people my kids love it. Talked to a couple NBA guys, their kids love it. And that was gratitude for me, because you can see stuff that you wouldn't be able to see on a normal telecast.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Oculus Store, OCULUS. You can download. It's free to download from the Oculus Store, and you can watch the game in ways that you never thought were possible. He's Rip Hamilton. I like cash instead of check. Cashier's check.
Cash is king.
Yeah, cash is king. And if you want to, good luck trying to find Ben Wallace. I guarantee you he's not practicing his free throws right now.
Hey, listen, Dan, after I win, you know what I'm going to do? After you pay me the money,
okay,
I'm going to actually send you and the crew there a whole bunch of Oculus Go headsets. So then you can pay more attention to what I'm talking about on my telecast. So you'll know you'll really know what I'm talking about when I say Ben Wallace can beat you in the free throw contest.
I will wear the virtual reality goggles while I shoot free throws. Just letting you know, Rick. I'm bringing.
Okay, all right. Remember, we still got a bet.
I'm bringing heat. Hey, I want to apologize up front to your family for taking $10,000 from you, but it's great to talk to you, Rick.
All right, it's always great talking to you.
Thank you, bud. That's Rip Hamilton. He won a title at UConn, won a title with the Pistons.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune into Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV. Stream for free on VR Live or download the Dan Patrick Show app.